So they say a little knowledge is dangerous, but I think propaganda is worse. When you have a reject, somebody who for all their life now they want to go into politics, and you wonder why. Try council like no work, try MP, them name him for a temporary period, change him for somebody more popular, and this person is hell-bent on just spreading propaganda, misinformation, misinforming people. And this is a daily, like a source for survival now. Everybody on YouTube, once you have over 1,000 subscribers, you can monetize a page and you get paid. So that is their livelihood. The census was done and the report started coming out this week for 2022. Now, I got wind that there are people who, because they're set out to just talk bad about Jamaica, because this no longer is about the administration, because the election just won a while ago, month and a half ago. They're still in campaigning mode to tear down the government. And I was questioning this before the last election. When a government agency come out with a finding and a report, and you shut it down and you talk all manner of evil, I know they're corrupt and they're this and they're that, and they're compromised and all of that. If PNP had won, what would be the policy to get rid of those same people that you say is corrupt and only putting out numbers to make the government look good? Make it make sense. So now, like I said, I learned wind of them talking down the census, and there's this talking point that the government, to show you that it's just a phantom. I heard that on a radio station yesterday. Phantom figure, phantom number. So listen out, anytime you hear somebody use the term phantom, is a PNP. Them learn a new word now, so them I use that. Right? Meaning not real. There's something with the budget, but I'll talk about that another time. But this exactly more I'm making another video about the census. So the talking point from the brother is that, well, three of them, three blind mice. Some me are gonna name them. Three blind mice. And if them blind, they know say anybody them a lead people astray. So the talking point is now you cannot use 2022 population census to plan. The next one is due 2030 or so. I don't remember. But don't take my word for it. And this is what I like when people challenge stuff that I say or go and research it for yourself. Me no want to lead nobody astray. And if I'm wrong, come back, come tell me. So I'm wrong, point it out. I will apologize. I'm big enough, I'm man enough to apologize if I'm wrong. And the last thing I would want to do is mislead anybody. So I think there is a accepted norm that every country you do your population census every whatever amount of years, and then they use that to plan the way forward. And if I don't lie, it's something like every 10 years. But don't quote me on that. I would not want you to take my word for it. Go and look it up for yourself. So I hear the argument saying Jamaica is a phantom figure, that and the number not right, and even by the number itself, them I use old data. Them I use 2022 data, and now it's 2025 on arse manure. So I say, I don't really, fair on these statistics and, statins institute. Let me just make a simple search as to say what's the most current population data in the United States. People, Jamaica is above the US where that is concerned. The last population data census was done 5 years ago, 2020. Do not take my word for it. Search it yourself. Research it yourself. 2020 is the last population census that America have. However, just for context, they have been putting out projections or what's the next term what them use? When you meet an when you have it straight, estimates, right? So they have been putting out estimates yearly, but the last time what Jamaica did and report for 2022, that was done 5 years ago for the USA. Normally, these are the people who draft for the USA. Make did the other way around. Make the USA did the 2022 and we did 2020. You wouldn't hear the end of it. And in the US, blah, 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 whatever. So me know them are come and say, oh, America is big or whatever. No, America has more resource than us. And as I was going to do 2 videos, but me I make it as one. Because that lead me to something else. Another talking point from the ignorance is that, and me don't think them ignorant, they know, but they know that their followers are idiots. So if them tell them something, then we just repeat it, go up on some talk show, go up on some live and say the same thing. And when them sit down and hear people repeat them foolishness, them feel like they're, which me not say them feel like, because the amount of people repeating the misinformation or just the propaganda, it's alarming. Right? It wasn't enough to get them the election, them they only get 14 more seats. But they see that as something good. And when I said they, I'm talking about Rum Party, Rise United Movement. Right? So the propaganda is working for them because they double their seats in parliament. Now, I've been hearing them repeating this crap about Jamaica is barren, Jamaica is barren, Jamaica is barren, Jamaica is barren. So again, I just do a simple Google search. Is America barren? You want the answer from me? Or you want to do the search yourself? The great economy, America, country where a lot of people want to migrate to and live and all of this because the economy is good. You think America is boring? Me not gonna answer it. Join me Monday night, 9 o'clock on Vibes Corner Radio, VCR Radio, or on my YouTube channel, DP Unfiltered. We're gonna have further discussion about this. But people, may I implore you, you may love your party, but I think you're doing yourself and your country an injustice if you have people who have taken over the great noble PNP, and because of their personal gains, them just separate from, because I can't bring up, if I sit here and tell you, say, me know something Manley said that was just propaganda and was wrong and whatever, lie without help on Michael Manley. The people them infiltrate the party and they're wrecking the PNP. Misinformation, propaganda.